From Careco TV, one of the longest running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. This is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week on Americana Outdoors, we're taking you on a variety of hunts around the thick and brushy terrain of South Texas for one of the most challenging, adaptable, and majestic game animals you can find, the aoudad. We're kicking things off with Trevor Young of HIVIZ Shooting Systems on a handgun hunt, and later we'll be meeting up with Wade Middleton at the legendary Killing Tree to put the all-new TENPOINT Nitro XRT to the ultimate performance test.
We're down here in Southwest Texas looking for exotic aoudad, sika. I was down here earlier in the year hunting hogs, and we stumbled upon some aoudad, and a ram stopped there and let us look at them. Outside of the fact that aoudad are just beautiful, they're impressively sized, they're very muscly, and you know, if you're gonna hunt with a handgun, especially large caliber handguns, animals that are a tougher target or you really need to put a good hit on, you need bullet energy to take them down. That's really exciting. They're an exceptional animal to hunt, especially with a handgun. Today, we're using a Smith Performance Center 460. For the handgun hunter, we have, you know, moving beyond, say, the 44 mag, I've been shooting big bore handguns for, you know, 20 years. We now have calibers and models that are really tailored to the handgun hunter, and calibers with energy levels well beyond what we had, you know, 20 years ago.
While Trevor makes his way to the blind, let's learn more about the sights that he's using on his Smith & Wesson Performance Center 460 XVR.
Hi, I'm Trevor with HIVIZ Shooting Systems. I have the Smith & Wesson Performance Center XVR here with a prototype rear sight with interchangeable fiber optics. And I'd like to show you a little bit about how it works and how to change the fibers. The tool we use has a small fin right here molded into the side of the tool. And then we see a locking groove in the center of the light pipe and this machine feature right here which locks the light pipe. So what we want to do is insert this at a slight angle, and the angle follows the line right here on the tool, and push that fin into the locking groove in the fiber and then twist backwards. And as you put pressure and twist, you'll see the light pipe start to protrude out the back of the sight. Then you can use, or I use, this end of the tool just to push it out. To insert the fiber, you just guide it in place, push it in until it locks. And that's how you change the fibers. The rear sight will come with green, red, and black fibers. And you can interchange and reuse them. First day I got here, we went out and did a evening hunt and set up on one spot where anything could come in, and but the aoudad had been coming in there, and we were fairly hopeful. They hadn't been in there for quite a while, so we got in there and got set up, and animals started moving right away. We had deer, turkey, then one aoudad appeared basically out of nowhere. You know, you glance to your left, you come back, and there they are. They just appear. They're amazingly suspicious. They just wait and look and wait and look, and it's really unlike anything else I've hunted. He milled around a little bit and he just acted like he was looking for a reason to leave. We just decided then that we needed to go ahead and take a shot. Did you get it?
I got it. What do you think?
That's awesome. That was awesome. Boy, they are really weary.
Yeah, I told you. He said he's going to come, he's going to stand, he's going to look forever. Well,
wow.
You're right.
That was awesome.
You put him down right where he was standing. That's pretty impressive for an aoudad. To drop an aoudad like that is pretty good.
I'm not going to say that nothing's a guarantee in hunting, but if you put it where it should go, that's what I expected to see. You know, he gave me a 1/4 away shot, and Grizzly Ammo put the hammer on. One shot dropped him right where he stood. 460 is pretty impressive.
Stay with us. We'll return with more exciting aoudad hunting after these short messages.
We know if you found one crappie, you may have found 1,000. We know the joy of getting your boots back in the mud. We know the journey can be more rewarding than the destination. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Stop by today for huge savings on the gear you need and the brands you trust. Plus free 2-day shipping at basspro.com and cabela's.com.
How do you aim a 36-yard shot with a 30-yard fixed pin at a 15-degree angle with a 7-inch holdover without moving a single pin? Easy. You get one of these. Zero, the auto-ranging digital bow sight from Garmin.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Garmin Zero. Leave the guesswork behind. Yamaha's proven off-road ATVs and side-by-side vehicles. Well, we're on day 2 with Trevor Young as he returns to his previous location, this time on the hunt for a ewe.
Well, day 2, we're back in the same blind. We shot a nice ram yesterday, and he was the only one that came in. So we didn't see the rest of them, but we're looking for possibly a aoudad ewe, or a sika, or a pig. So we got a little while to wait, but they came in, they were moving around yesterday pretty early, some turkeys, whitetail, which was good. They came in, you know, with a lot more light than we thought. We thought they might be here close to dark. So we'll see if we get some more movement early here, and hopefully that'll be a good sign that we'll see what we're looking for. We did not have as much activity starting off early in the evening. It was really just still and dead. Very little wind. You know, we're still hopeful though. All of a sudden the switch came on and animals started coming in. We had 2 small aoudad ram, and of course we're looking for a ewe, so right away we have only rams come in. Then we had another aoudad, and we were pretty sure that one was a ewe, but we weren't. We had to wait on it just to make sure. We're good to go. That took a while. Yeah, gotta be patient. But, you know, it paid off. She got a lot closer, probably half the distance, which always makes it a lot better with a handgun. Well, we're gonna go out here and take a look at where she was when we shot, and hopefully she didn't go too far. She went off this direction. Oh, that looks like a fresh track. Oh, I think I see her right down there. So we had a couple small rams come in first, and they moved off, and then this single ewe came in. where we thought she was a ewe. So she sat there, was straight on to us and just wouldn't really turn and give us a good look. We were pretty sure she was a ewe at first, but we just really had to wait and make sure. But it worked out in our favor because she came probably about 20 yards closer. But what an awesome hunt. They really know what's going on around them, and they don't want to commit until they're sure, and they're awesome animals. And taking them with a handgun makes it that much better. Well, this was a super exciting hunt, just a great experience from the first night where we have a ram come right in, almost on script. I mean, the ram and the ewe were shot within probably 10 feet of each other. It really worked just how we planned it. It certainly doesn't always happen that way. I was fortunate to make good shots on both animals. I was really excited to be invited back down and come down and have the opportunity to shoot an aoudad. And it was a great experience. We couldn't have scripted it any better.
Congratulations, Trevor, for harvesting 2 beautiful aoudad. Up next, Wade Middleton brings the 10-point Nitro XRT out to the killing tree for a shot at bringing home his first aoudad.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X2. With a compact chassis perfect for exploring tight technical terrain. An ultra-quiet and smooth 850 class twin-cylinder engine. And next-level versatility with a 600-pound dumping cargo bed. No other side-by-side delivers this level of proven off-road performance. The all-new Wolverine X2 from Yamaha.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Smith & Wesson Performance Center. Performance when it matters most. Walkers, protect it or lose it. Record Rack, serious nutrition. Thompson Center, America's master gun maker. Before we meet with Wade, let's hear about the 10-point Nitro XRT he's using in the field.
You know, when I first was introduced to CROSSBOWS well over a decade ago, I was amazed at their accuracy and their speed and you know, what they did for you in the styles that were available then. When you look at the evolution of CROSSBOWS, it's like the evolution of anything. Speed, things are faster, more modern, they're more stylish, they're more efficient, they're more balanced, and they deliver power and knockdown to the target in a phenomenal amount of energy. You know, when you start looking at knockdown power, you want the most you can deliver on a target. You want catastrophic damage, whether you're shooting an arrow, a bolt, a bullet, or whatever it may be. You want damage in there. You want a wound channel when you're shooting your crossbows and compounds, but you want some damage when it hits. The new 10-point nitro crossbows that we've been shooting in the stealth model as well, they deliver that power to the target in a manner that I've never seen before.
After testing out the 10-point Nitro XRT all morning, Wade and Rusty make a spontaneous visit over to the killing tree with an hour left in the day. While he's been on many aoudad tracks and recoveries, he's never had the chance to bring home one of his own. Today, he's hoping to change his luck.
We're sitting at one of my all-time favorite stands, which is the killing tree. You know, this stand is like legendary in our world, in our camp. We talk about it all the time. You know, we've shot a lot of deer here, we've shot aoudads here. And it's just a great area. You've got water, you've got food sources. We haven't hunted it at all this year, really. So I thought, wow, let's sit here for 45 minutes, see what happens as the sun sets, because this place here, it's not only so special, it's just gamey. Rusty and I hadn't been sitting up there for about 15 minutes. I actually had texted Angel, said, hey, we're gonna be late for dinner. I told her we'd be back early because, you know, I didn't plan to go hunting. I kind of looked back at Rusty and he had the camera aimed off to the right and one was coming out of the brush line over there, and I'm kind of looking at it and there's no way to get a shot from where we are distance-wise. And I just happened to look back to the left and here comes one heading to the water. You talk about power right there. You've seen us shoot all kinds of things. We shot through water. We've compared it to all kinds of things. This 10-point XRT, boom! I mean, it went all the way through. I saw the bolt blast into the pond behind him. I mean, both shoulders are probably gutted. He's got to be dead right over there. Wow! I've wanted a big aoudad for a long time. Things just work sometimes in your favor. That was too cool. Wow! It's not going to be very far away. I mean, the bolt, literally, you can see it go through the animal. Go right there. He does a little crawl hop. I heard him pile up just right over here. We're just going to ease in here pretty close, pretty slow, so we'll be fine. But I know at the end of this track, we're going to find a big aoudad. Shortest track ever for an aoudad. I mean, he's dead right there. That's not 30 yards. That's not 25 yards from where we took the shot. I mean, I've got a lot of experience hunting aoudads. That just doesn't happen. That's awesome. I mean, look at this toad. Look at this toad. I mean, look at this monster. That's the exit right there. Look at this. Holy cow. I mean, dating back to when I first started guiding decades ago, I was enamored with big aoudads. I just thought they were one of the coolest animals ever. I mean, I used to call them the poor man's desert bighorn sheep. You know, they're Barbary coast, and that's where they originated, and they have just done phenomenal in Texas. And where we're at, we've got a pretty cool you know, herd of them that lives in this area. They migrate between 3 or 4 ranches depending on the time of the year, and starting in the, I don't know, around December into the spring, a bunch of rams will move back over here. We hardly ever see any females in this area right here, and but we see some giant rams. I mean, look at this curve, the way it goes back in, and I mean, he's got incredible chaps. Man, sometimes you play a hunch, sometimes you just get lucky, because when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. There's a big ol' aoudad. 10-point nitro, XRT, through both shoulders. I mean, that is some bone-crushing power.
This aoudad is one for the record books. To experience the unparalleled power and accuracy the Nitro XRT offers, visit TenPointCrossbows.com. Coming up, we have one more seasoned hunter heading out to the range with the hopes of encountering one of these exotic beauties.
Feed your need for speed. The Nitro XRT unleashes speeds up to 470 feet per second, producing 25% flatter arrow trajectory, resulting in knock-breaking accuracy and unprecedented knockdown power. The world has never seen a crossbow this fast, accurate, and compact. The Nitro XRT from TENPOINT.
For those with an insatiable desire to pursue all Mother Nature has to offer, Thompson Center delivers the ultimate in versatility with the interchangeable TC Encore Pro Hunter, giving shooters over 50 configurations including handgun, rifle, shotgun, and muzzleloader. The TC Encore Pro Hunter, one gun to chase all your dreams.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Wiley X. Absolute premium protection. 10-point crossbows. Perfection lives here. HIVIZ shooting systems. See what you've been missing. Now, to wrap up this aoudad adventure, we're heading back out to the killing tree, this time with avid outdoorsman Clark Wendlandt.
The cool thing about aoudad is when we saw our first ones, they're such a majestic animal. When they start coming in, I can hear them coming. and they're real methodical when they're coming. It's just chop, 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 chop. You know, I can hear them on the rocks. And I knew it was something different. I couldn't see them, and then all of a sudden I could see their feet coming through the brush. Really, the first ones that came out were all big, but they got through this opening before I was ready to shoot. To start with, Wade told me, hey, you need to be patient. Be patient with these animals because they want to be around that water. They want to come in there, they want to drink. So don't get in a big hurry. So I wasn't even like on the ready. When we see our first one, you know, about an hour before it gets dark, I mean, there's giant ones coming right through my shooting window, but I'm not ready because he said, just be patient, they're gonna come in. Well, he was right. We look up and there's two, a little bit younger. You can tell they're not quite as big as those old mature ones. You know, they're not as big bodied, their horns aren't as big, and they're sitting there drinking. And I'm thinking, man, that is so cool. And they're not quite as fidgety as whitetail. They don't move their heads around as much. And so, you know, it's interesting watching different animals and how they react. All of a sudden, from the side where we had seen some go, here comes one. And he walks up there to where those two were sitting there drinking, the two younger ones. And just like whitetail, I mean, just the fact that he walked up there, they get out of his way. I just shot a giant aoudad. Only problem is I don't know how good I hit him. I think I hit him good. I hit him exactly where I was looking. And I thought that arrow was going to zip right through him because it does on a whitetail. But those animals are giant. That was awesome. I mean, all of a sudden they start coming and it's big one after big one after big one. That was awesome.
With the day coming to a close and tracking light becoming an issue, Clark decides to turn in for the night. When he returns the next morning, he quickly picks back up on the blood trail.
God, look at the size of this animal. God, look at this guy. This is incredible. Look at the size. Oh my God. Now that, my friends, is a trophy aoudad. Man, what an animal, what a hunt. I mean, it was, I mean, you know, we had to find him the next morning. I didn't just find him, you know, but we trailed blood right to here and God, look at that big old sucker. Man, you know, exotics in Texas are just, I mean, they're prevalent, there's lots of them, and you can find some areas. I mean, look at the mass that guy's got. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Big old mane.
The aoudad lives up to its reputation of being a force to be reckoned with and deserving of the admiration it receives from hunters across the board. From hunting with powerful handguns to bows and crossbows, we've seen a variety of ways you can approach taking one of these incredible game animals and walk away with a story to tell for years to come. Hey, thank you for watching, and join us next week on a new episode of Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.
For precise prescription eyewear, Wiley X knows there's no room for error. We meticulously craft our own prescription lenses to fit our high-wrap frames. And our ANSI safety-rated lenses are tested to uncompromising standards. Nothing but precise. Because precision is everything.
Want to know why the top shooting pros choose HIVIZ? HIVIZ has an enormous lineup of sights for every shooting platform possible that are clean looking and easy to mount. Improve your shooting with faster target acquisition and eliminate cross-eyed dominance. HIVIZ sights are the brightest out there, helping you find your target with ease, no matter the shooting conditions. Choose the best. Choose HIVIZ and see what you've been missing.
We demand a lot from the products that we use on our adventures around the world. When it comes to keeping things seriously cold, we rely on Angle Coolers, who have for over 50 years kept things cold. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
What does it take to make EverCalm deer scent? It takes a deer farmer who raises whitetails. It takes mixing the special blend of EverCalm, testing each batch.
Smells like deer.
And then pouring each container. Each container is cleaned, examined, and packaged for shipping. It takes the finest deer herd and a great team of people to make the best hunting scent available. EverCalm, from Conquest Scents.
Nobody likes crawling, creepy, or flying bugs, so ward them off with Sawyer permethrin. It's more than a repellent. This odorless spray repels and kills mosquitoes, ticks, and more than 55 other kinds of insects. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.
Many said that we were just obsessed when we started, that there had to be an easier way to smoke food. As time passed, the Bradley family created a lineup of Bradley electric smokers that has made it easier for the novice or even expert chef to get perfect results every time they use it. Grab yourself a Bradley smoker and take your cooking to an all-new level.
We plan all year for this. We hone our skills. We have confidence in the gear we choose. We pore over thousands of images and videos. When the time comes, will you be ready? Introducing the all-new 4K camera by Stealth Cam. Proven.
Protect it or lose it.
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 Protect it
or lose it.
Protect it or lose it.
Tired of forgetting to set a recording or missing the latest episode of your favorite outdoors show? Check out Outdoor Action today. Never miss a second of shows like Americana Outdoors, Cabela's Fisherman's Handbook, and Whitetail Diaries. All of this at the press of a button, without a subscription fee required. Start watching your favorite shows when you want to watch them by going to OutdoorAction.com or through the Outdoor Action channel on any Roku device.